Hello you guys, what is up? Welcome back. I hope everybody watching is doing well. I hope you are taking care of yourself. Today we are doing love predictions, and I totally meant for this to be a monthly reading, you guys. I believe pile number one, you're gonna hear me be like, I think all the piles. I'm like, this is gonna be a monthly reading. You guys, like, this is not a monthly reading. Like, the cards were just not, that is not what this is. So this is just love predictions. I hope that you're excited. I really enjoyed today's reading, and I hope that you guys enjoy it as well. Before I show you the piles, this is a reminder that tarot is a divination tool. It's new to practice. Take what resonates, what does not resonate behind. And here is your clip of your piles right now. All right, you guys, these are your four piles. We have group one with the rose quartz, group two with the star-shaped angel aura quartz crystal. We have group three with the black kyanite, and we have group number four with our angel aura quartz cluster. If you guys need a moment to meditate on which pile is calling your name, you're free to do that right now. And if you want to pick more than one, you are welcome to do so. All right, you've picked your pile. Go ahead and check out my description box where I've left you timestamps for when your reading will start. And with that, my lovelies, I will see you in the reading. Hello, group one. Welcome to your monthly love prediction. We will start off with our zodiac dice. I'm going to roll once. We have Capricorn and Aquarius. Hello, Capricorn. Hello, Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising. If you're new here, the dice are extra. It's dessert. Also, you guys, there are many zodiac signs that pop up throughout the cards. Sure. Keep that in mind. With that being said, sorry, group one. I feel like I'm always adjusting during your pile, so I do apologize, but can we please get a message? Also, if you guys do want a personal reading, description box is where you will find those. We are restocking, going back to schedule of the first of the month. Can I please get a message for group one? What is expected for them in their love life in the upcoming month? Oh. Wait, I kind of love that. I was expecting, I don't know why I was like bracing myself. I was like, love, amazing. So going out and having fun. I'm seeing this as you guys becoming very social this month, or what is considered normal socialization for you, right? I feel like all of us have different levels of social interactions and our capacity to hold space for social interactions. So what is going to be considered normal for you regarding socially interacting? This is what's taking place, okay? You are going out, you are having fun. Maybe you're going and you're grabbing drinks with your friends. Maybe you are going out and hanging out with a family member who you feel like is a friend. Maybe you are literally going out at the bars, or maybe you're going to a bookstore and shopping for books with your friend. Whatever it is, you are going out and you are happy to be out and about with either a friend or a close family member. We do have the Two of Cups. So this is coming into union with something that is very much resonating with your soul. I do see this as a connection that is forming, a connection that's forming that feels very intentional and that feels perhaps more than surface level, right? This is also going to be a connection that feels very elevated compared to previous connections. The reason I'm wording this the way I am, you guys, is because these are only the first three cards, so I'm not sure where this is taking us, but so far so good. Again, it seems like our social connections are very strong this upcoming month, and it also does feel like emotionally, romantically, we are forming a bond or improving upon a bond that we already have. I was like, what is the word? How am I wording this? And this is why I'm wording it that way. We have disappointment here, you guys, okay? Now, disappointment is obviously talking about something falling through that we had anticipated working out. So let's get an understanding of what that's referencing. Something we invested time, money, and effort into. So I'm gonna be very honest, you guys. If you feel like you've been on the verge of a breakup and you are in a relationship, or you've been talking to somebody, it's very possible that that breakup is on the horizon, okay? If you do not feel like you are on the verge of a breakup and you're in a relationship, then perhaps what this is talking about is something that you and your partner, you and your boyfriend, you and your girlfriend have worked with, or your husband, wife, whatever, something you guys have been working on, right? Something you guys have envisioned moving forward with, not working out, okay? For example, let's say you and your husband are wanting to buy a home and you've been searching for a home, you put an offer on a home, and then the deal fell through for whatever reason. Let's say you guys have been trying to get pregnant, right? And then something occurred that was disappointing, right? Like you get your cycle and you're just like, oh, like I thought this month would be the month. If you are in a relationship, this could also play out in many different ways, you guys. Again, searching for an apartment together, potentially planning a date that falls through, right? It's something that we thought was going to work out. It didn't work out, and we invested time into whatever it is that fell apart. Please. Strength. So I do think you guys are going to get over this. I'm going to be very honest. I don't think this is going to be something that necessarily breaks you. Emotional strength is here to represent like you are strong enough to get through this. And then we do have romance coming back. Okay. So do I think that the next month is going to be tragic for your love life? No. I think that you are reaching new heights or new elevations regarding your romantic life. I also do believe that there is a sense of connection throughout the upcoming month. But then there is something that's disappointing, okay? And that's just life. Like, that is literally just life. For some of you, this disappointment is going to be large. For others of you, it's not going to be large. But by the end of the month, I do believe we are circling back to this more romantic energy. And we are experiencing a romantic offer of sorts. For some of you, right, that could come in the form of an engagement. For others of you, it could be replanning this date that we had planned that didn't work out. Trying again when it comes to like trying to find a home together or have a baby together, right? So let's go ahead and continue. This could even lead for some of you to a small separation or to a brief separation, okay? Someone from your past is returning into your life. This is reconciliation. So again, if this disappointment does lead to separation, I am led to believe that this would then eventually lead back to you guys coming back together and again, giving it another chance. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Beautiful. And then express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I really do hate talking about exes, you guys, but when it does come up, I do feel obligated to talk about it. For some of you, this is something that has occurred over months, right? Let's say you were dating somebody earlier in the year. You guys got into a disagreement or something again that you guys were building up to fell apart and that led to a separation. The reconciliation process may be taking place within this next 30 days. However, for a lot of you who did pick this pile, this is all happening within 1 month where there is something that we were excited about working out, it didn't work out, and then we have to kind of like regroup and figure out how we're going to move forward. But I do think we are moving forward in a positive direction regarding your relationship. Okay. And for those of you who are single, again, same thing goes. I feel like you'd be connecting with somebody. And again, maybe there's a misunderstanding or maybe you guys plan a date and then the date falls through and there's disappointment or there's sadness. Maybe they were supposed to call you and never did. And there is this like I put in time and effort and energy to like make this work and I feel disappointed. I do think we are still circling back and ending the month strong with a romantic offer. Oh. We have realizations. This is epiphanies, understandings, and awakenings. Okay. I do want to understand that a little bit deeper. We've got lusting, forbidden, committal, and adult energy. Great. With this showing up, you guys, obviously, what that's telling me is that there's going to be a significant amount of physical contact for those of you who engage in physical contact. This connection could start off as just physical, right? And turn emotional. And maybe that is where this disappointment is. Maybe that's where this sadness is. Because like, damn, I didn't want this to turn emotional and now it is. Things feel more complicated. I do ultimately, like I said, believe that things are turning out to be okay, especially because we do have confessions here. This is unveiling, coming clean, and messages. Okay. So I want to kind of like wipe everything away really quick and paint this picture. The way it's showing up to me, you guys, very plain, very simple. again, going out, having fun with your friends, socializing more. You have something to celebrate. You're excited about going out, or you're excited about hanging out with your friends. You are either currently talking to somebody or you are going to be talking to somebody. And this person, again, it feels deeper than surface. It feels deeper than just physicality. However, for a lot of you, this connection is going to start off as just a physical, fun, woo type of situation, okay? Whether that is kissing, making out, doing whatever, like I don't freaking care the level of physicality, but the physicality is feeling very much at the forefront of the beginning of this connection. Now, I do believe that because we are having this confession, or we are realizing that we have developed feelings for this person, there is a level of disappointment, or there is a level of like, damn it, like I wasn't anticipating this happening and now here we are and we have to deal with this. So that's for those of you who are single, okay? For those of you in a relationship, the way that I am seeing this is completely different, right? I do feel, like I said, like you and your partner are working towards a goal and there is disappointment in not reaching that goal. However, I do think that's only providing you with opportunities to try again and to kind of regroup and rethink how you want to tackle accomplishing this goal. Overall, I do think whether you are single or in a relationship, the end of this month is ending on a positive note, on a high note for you guys regarding your love life. Now we are going to go ahead and move forward. I want some astrology and then I'm going to pull from the bowl. Can I get a message? Yeah, okay. So, for those of you in a relationship or married, you are definitely looking for this root system. You are seeking out this root. For some of you who are single, you're like wanting to have a family with somebody. You want to have stability within a romantic connection so you can start a family. All these are very reasonable things, you guys. I do think this is playing a major theme for the next 30 days. Mercury, the mind. And this is what I mean, you guys, when I say that this connection is not surface level. We have that Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is, yes, emotional, but I think first and foremost, when we connect to somebody, we have to connect on a mental level before we can really connect emotionally, right? If we are speaking different languages, it's going to be very difficult for us to connect emotionally. You can connect mentally before emotionally. That's my belief. So with this showing up, I do think communication and clear communication is incredibly important at all times, but especially during the next 30 days and specifically with this person. Making sure that you mean what you say and you are not saying things out of emotionally feeling heightened or flooded. Ooh, yeah, okay. I do believe for some of you there is going to be like some DMing back and forth. Obviously text messages, calls, yes, but like DMs specifically, keep an eye out on your DMs, group number 1, okay? And then the last astrology card we have here is the 8th house. This is endings and beginnings. This is, I was gonna say this is Capricorn energy. This is not. Endings and beginnings showing up with the 8th house. Like I said, the disappointment or whatever is not working out could lead to feelings of like, should this end? Is this coming to an end? Should we stop trying? Should we give up and turn around, right? I don't think that that's going to be the case. I think that's just kind of like a moment of, I don't want to call it weakness, but a moment of I'm sad and like this is not how I envision things working out. Okay, with that, oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Any final messages for group? I'm so sorry, you guys. I don't know what kind of shuffle that was. I am going to read this because I see that passion is here and obviously lust was here. So that, to me, that feels connected. So, okay, calm down. Insane chemistry, sparks, having fun, equal interest, burning desire. This almost feels like physical connection that we can't help. Like it feels like difficult to control. A lot of you who picked this pile are single, and a lot of you are seeking this. A lot of you are wanting this passion, this fire that ignites you romantically, right? If you're having trouble finding that, you guys, again, I always say this and I know people get tired of hearing it, but like you have to put in effort to get that. Like you cannot keep doing what you're doing. If what you have been doing has proven to be fruitless, You have to do something else, my love. You have to go in a different direction. You have to try something else. Wow. Okay. We have engagement ring, higher commitment, eternity, partnership, union, and completion. Like I said, you guys, for those of you in a relationship or married, right, your marriage could be feeling a lot stronger due to the complication or due to the disappointment that you both are experiencing. For others of you, again, I wouldn't be surprised if there is an engagement coming up in your future. Specifically, of course, within the next 30 days. But with this being said, you guys, I do also want you to keep in mind, if you're single, like, this is not for you. This is representing your love life ascending and not your love life leading to, like, you're getting engaged in 30 days, right? Okay. We have love call, expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you, informing you. So somebody is quite literally like calling you to tell you that they are crazy about you, that they're obsessed with you, babe. Somebody's DMing you, confessing love. Going back to the confession card that we had here, you guys, I do believe that there is somebody who, again, it may feel flirtatious or it may even be physical, but there is almost a lack of acknowledgement that we are turning this into something romantic or we're turning this into something permanent. Anyways, I do think there's going to be a confession. I do believe for most of you that confession is coming via the phone, okay? With that being said, we are going to go ahead and pull from the bowl now and see what we can get. I don't want to get too many. We do have deja vu. I am somebody who's of the belief that when you experience deja vu, it's because you are on the right path or because you have energetically already agreed to the experience that you are experiencing. I hope that's making sense. I feel like it's probably not for a lot of you, but we have natural physique as well. We have soulmate here. We have a cutie. We have 27 years of age. We have 2025. Love you more. Oh. We have 37 years of age. So a 10-year age gap. That's interesting. Reconsider your options. Twin flame. The soulmate and the twin flame showing up for me, you guys, it really just tell me that if you are engaging in a connection that is based in physicality, I want you to know that that is not reality. Like, that relationship is not just a physical relationship, that there are feelings there deeper than just the body. This is empty, so we're throwing that into the abyss. We have rebel. We have stable. We have a buzz cut, the 19th, summer, and the 24th. So with summer being here, you guys, we are officially in fall. So for some of you, this could be a situation that has started in the summer, and the revelation or the realization, the epiphanies, the confession of love could be taking place again within the next 30 days. But for a lot of you, the situation could have already been developing and growing. The next 30 days is important for the communication and to be clear about where we are going moving forward. And I do feel like for a lot of you, the path you are moving forward with romantically is going to be a path of elevation and not, you know, the other way. So that is what I have for you guys. Group number 1. Thank you guys so much for allowing me to read for you today. I do appreciate it. I'm sending you love, and that is all I got. So bye. Hi, group 2. Welcome to your guys' reading. We're going to start off, as always, with our zodiac dice. We have Taurus and Pisces. Hello, Taurus. Hello, Pisces. Sun, moon, rising. I'm not going to fix that, guys. One more. Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius. Sun, moon, rising. There are so many zodiac signs that pop up in the cards, you guys, so do please keep that in mind as well. I'll try to remember to point them out to you guys. If you do want a personal reading, please do let me know. The link to that will be in the description box. Can I please... What's happening for group 2. What is happening? So what am I seeing? I'm seeing stability and new doors opening, potentially moving in a direction that feels better. Yeah, stability. Stability, doors opening with your love life, and feeling better. So I'm just going to quickly talk about this. When judgment comes up, first of all, this is talking about like, what do I believe in? Is the person I'm dating aligned with that? Do they possess the same beliefs that I have? Do they possess the same morals that I have? For example, you guys, in my personal life, I really, really, really do look down. I shouldn't say I look down because I don't look down. But I do not tolerate people with disloyal characteristics, okay? Now, this is not just in relationships, you guys. This is with friendships. This is with family members. I am very, very quick to cut people off for disloyal behavior, even if it's not directed at myself. If it's directed at somebody else, I'm still very quick to cut that off, because that is energy that's just very unaligned with who I am and the type of people that I want around me. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze and I'm trying my best not to. Whew. Okay, it's gone. So that would be an example, you guys, of like, is the person that I'm dating or is the person that I'm talking to morally aligned with that? Or are they somebody who's cheated in the past? Are they somebody who doesn't think cheating is that bad? Are they somebody who A, B, and C, right? Now for you, it could be like, I want a person who is spiritual. I'm a very spiritual person. I'm a very religious person, and it's important to me that I have somebody who believes in the same faith that I do. Is the person you're currently dating, are they somebody who is a pillar of that faith? Or who represents that faith or that belief system? Maybe you're somebody who's vegetarian and you're like, I can't be with somebody who eats animals. Fair, valid. Make sure that the person or the people that you are surrounding yourself with are aligned with those morals and with those values. And I believe in doing that, okay? In you doing that, you are entering into a romantic phase in your life where there is more stability and consistency. For those of you who are single, this may take a while, okay? I know this is the next 30 days. However, I'm going to just be real, guys. I don't think that is realistic for a lot of people who pick this pile. I think timelines are very difficult to pin down in general, but with you guys specifically, I'm telling you that it's going to take longer than 30 days. For those of you who are already in a relationship, I still think that you are moving towards more happiness and more stability. But again, I don't think it's necessarily happening overnight. This is a process, you guys. The reason I'm saying this and the reason I feel the need to point this out is because the Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving. He takes his time. And the reason he takes his time is because he wants to do things the right way. He doesn't want to rush through it and then be left with all these holes in his foundation, right? So he moves through his work very slowly, but he does get the job done in a very efficient manner. So I do believe for a lot of you who pick this pile as well, like you are single and there are new doors opening to you regarding love, regarding romance. I don't know what those doors are. I just know that it's leading to stability and feeling happy. As we continue, hopefully we can get a better understanding of what is behind that door or who is behind that door. Okay. 9 of Swords. Ooh. I feel like this is you. I don't think this has to do with the other person involved romantically. I think this is you being extremely anxious. Let's get more on that. Can I get some more information? Can I get some more? You're worried it's all for nothing. You are worried that if you put your heart out there, if you get emotionally involved, if you get into a relationship, that it's going to lead to nothing. And you're worried that all your hard work or all the effort you put into somebody is going to lead to just empty hands. That's a very real concern, guys. Like, that's a very valid concern. I'm not going to sit here and be like, don't worry about that. Because yes, I see stability here. I see happiness here, right? But, I don't like to pretend like that is the end of the road, right? Is that the end of your story? I don't know. But what I do know is when you put your heart out there, when you fall in love, there's always a risk of like leaving empty-handed. So if that's a fear that you're having, group number 2, all I can say is you should acclimate to that feeling. You should accept that is just reality. And maybe you have to face that one day and accept that you did pour energy or you did put a lot of work into somebody or into a relationship and it turned out that you had to leave empty-handed. Or that could never happen, right? And the energy and effort that you put in could be all worth it. It's a gamble. Love is a gamble, okay? And I wish I could tell you something better and fluffier and prettier, but you have literally 100 other tarot readers to do that for you. So can I please get, yeah, right? Like, okay. There's a fear here that's stopping you guys from receiving a blessing. There is a deep internal, like, I can't open up, or I can't move forward, or I'm scared to get engaged, or I'm scared to get married, or I'm scared to start a family, or I'm scared to move in, I'm scared to take the next step, even though these are the things that I want. I'm scared to be vulnerable. I'm scared to go on a dating app. Everything I'm getting here, you guys, it feels very fear-based. It feels like a mental trap that is slowing us down when it comes to progressing romantically. And I understand your fears and I want to validate that. I don't want to tell you that you shouldn't be afraid because it's understandable to be afraid, but don't let that stop you. Don't let that prevent you from opening up. Don't let that prevent you from going out and flirting or meeting new people or going on a dating app, right? Like, don't let these things prevent you from receiving your blessing, because I do believe that there are blessings along the journey and maybe we don't get to keep all of them at the end, right? Maybe some of them come and then fade out, but like, don't allow the fear of like what could happen stop you from receiving your blessing. Sorry, that was so rambly. Okay, let's go ahead and get some more information. Okay. Silver waterfall. I always see this, you guys, as like experiencing paradise, right? Experiencing the phase of love or of a connection where life feels like you are literally, it's Christmas every day, right? Because you get to have this feeling or this person, or you're excited to progress a connection. The silver waterfall is just happiness, bliss, feeling as if you are in paradise. We have luminosity here as well, so this is attraction. I do believe over the next 30 days, you guys are being blessed with this more natural or more, I guess natural is the right word to use, more natural magnetism. This is an encouragement for you guys to pursue things romantically very aggressively over the next 30 days. Don't be shy about what you want. Don't be shy about being seen. And then we have spiritual maturity here, you guys. And this is like walking up that mountain, right? Walking up the road of spiritual maturity, of growth. And this is just referencing moving forward, maturing, growing with somebody, choosing to do life together. This mountain is not easy to climb, right? And I love romantic novels, you guys. I love fairy tales. I love Disney princesses. I love romance, but at the end of the day, those things are fantasy. And I think it's very harmful for us to have an idea in our head of like, this is the standard. Like, we should set the standard as like a fairy tale. Like, life is not a fairy tale. Life is full of challenges and hard times and walking up this mountain. And choosing a partner is about choosing somebody that you're willing to like walk up difficult paths with, right? I don't know if any of you guys have ever climbed a mountain. I've never climbed a mountain. I've climbed partial mountains. I've partially climbed mountains. And even doing that is not easy, right? It's hard, especially when you're going uphill. And having somebody there who can encourage you during those hard times, and having somebody there who you can like walk with during those hard times is very important, versus having somebody where you feel like they're just making the climb more difficult. I think that's what distinguishes a good relationship from a bad relationship, a healthy connection from an unhealthy connection. So I do believe, I feel like I'm talking about a lot of doom and gloom, but I do believe that you guys are working towards a connection that has the ability to work towards stability, even during the hard times, even during times where it's like, I want to throw my hands up in the air and give up. Okay. We have the 11th house of friendship. And I do believe this is always a beautiful place to start off a relationship, is through friends, right? Meeting somebody through friends, or even just like starting off as a friend. I think that that's incredibly important, to have a baseline friendship with the person that you are romantically with. So your 11th house could be quite busy over the next 30 days, you guys. Again, spending time with your friends may be important when it comes to meeting this person, or perhaps developing a stronger friendship with your partner is what is showing up as important for the next 30 days. We have Gemini. This is think. This is a dual nature, group number 2. Okay, Gemini is representing a dual nature. The thing about Geminis is this is very fluid. So I do believe the next 30 days for you, group number 2, is fluid. Can I please get, oh, okay. Again, magnetism. For those of you who are single especially, there are eyes on you. Take advantage of that, okay? Take advantage of it, guys. We have Uranus. This is change. I know it says genius, you guys, but this is change. And I love when I get confirmation. Pluto, transformation. This is also change. So what is this telling me? For those of you who are single, I do believe things are changing for you in your love life for the better. I do think that it's going to require you to kind of shake off those skeletons, or shake off that dead skin, and not silence your anxieties, but accept that like there are no guarantees, right? Do not allow the fear to prevent you from receiving a blessing. For those of you who are in a relationship, I do believe your relationship is transforming and changing, but changing for the better. You guys may be coming out of the honeymoon phase and settling into a more balanced, consistent, safe, steady relationship. I hate, and this may be not a popular opinion, but I hate the honeymoon phase, you guys. I hate being like drunk in love. I hate feeling out of control. I hate caring or being that like mentally unwell, because I do believe that falling in love in the honeymoon phase is like bordering on mental illness. So for me personally, I love entering into a more stable foundation, right? Friend type of relationship where yes, there's still love, there's still passion, but it feels more stable, right? It's not like you're floating in the clouds anymore. So I'm gonna pull one of these. Okay. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So like I said, guys, like there is still attraction, there is still chemistry, but I do feel like for a lot of you, there is more stability taking place within your love life over the next 30 days. And then I want to get a little bit more. Can I please, there's a date happening for a lot of you who picked this pile. Get back out there, meet someone new, setting a date, dating online or date online. And look, guys, I hear you. Whenever you guys are like, I don't want to date online, guess what? I hear you. I feel you. I understand. Like I see you. I understand. I don't blame you at all. Unfortunately though, right? Like if nothing is changing, we have to be the change we want to see. We have to put some type of effort into how we are pursuing this. So group number 2, there is a date coming up for you, a romantic date obviously coming up for you. We also have talking. So this is interested, awaiting messages, text, calls, emails, talking more. Okay, lovely. And then we have the dragonfly. This is lighthearted and adapt, finding out and change, things to come, light and heal. Interesting. The dragonfly. So again, change is showing up for you guys even with the dragonfly. I do find that interesting, finding something out and life-changing due to the information that you have received. It feels like something that's building up is coming to a point of like, we have to decide what we're doing. Okay, can I please get a message for group number 2? We have fashion over comfort. I am seeing that as like spending the majority of the month more comfy. 2026. Fashion over comfort, you guys could also be referencing though, right? Like that more stable phase in the relationship. not trying to not impress your partner, but like being less concerned about physical appearances. We have calling and texting. We have 2028. We have copper brown hair, large eyes, languages, D. Oftentimes when languages comes up, you guys, I do see that as somebody who speaks a different first language than yourself. We have funny. And we have Earth. Ooh, we have Prince Charming. Out of the blue. A big smile. Big feet, even better. And Virgo. I love you, Virgo. The eye roll was all in good love and jest. Take action. Great. Love it. So that's what I have for you guys. Group number 2. Thank you so very much for allowing me to read for you today. Love you the most. Please enjoy the rest of your day. I hope this was helpful, and that is all I got. So bye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your guys' reading. We will start off with our zodiac dice. We have Taurus and Scorpio. Hello, Taurus. Hello, Scorpio. Sister signs. Sun, moon, rising. Taurus and Aquarius. Hello, Taurus. Hello, Aquarius. Taurus again, which is interesting. So, there's definitely Taurus energy here. Hello, Taurus. I love you so much. Let's go ahead and start our shuffle. If you do want a personal reading, check out the description box. If you're sensitive, you know the drill, hit the road, okay? I'm not going to sugarcoat it, guys. I'm really not. This is going to be a very short reading. I'm probably going to come back tomorrow and do a 4th pile because this isn't good. There's something being revealed to you. All right, we have the moon here. The moon is representing what is in the dark coming to light, right? So something that someone is trying to keep from you, or something that is trying to be concealed, whether it's somebody intentionally trying to keep it from you or whether you're just not seeing it because you don't wish to see it. You are seeing things a little bit more clearly. I do believe because of that, things are coming to an end. That feels, I have not had, you guys, an overwhelmingly negative reading like this in quite some time, personal or public. So if you pick this pile again and you don't want to hear this, please do just exit the video. Death and ending, okay? Oftentimes, you guys, with death, there is a new beginning that appears. There is a new beginning that is granted with an ending. That doesn't take away from the fact that death is difficult for a lot of people, right? We have the 3 of Swords. This is heartbreak and sadness. And then the 10 of Swords, which is something traumatic happening that we were not anticipating, okay? So I am so sorry if you picked this pile. I do feel awful. I love to give positive readings. I only ever would like to give positive readings, but obviously that's not possible. Something from our past is regurgitating itself. Yeah, and we feel stuck. There's a lot of swords here, you guys. So mental anguish does seem to be a theme for you guys over the next 30 days. The 8 of Swords is I feel stuck. I feel trapped. I want to understand what's keeping you trapped. Group number 3. What's keeping fate? Something we have to learn. Can I get more confirmation on the 8 of Swords? We have the Empress, which I really hate that. I really hate that. There's something that's making us feel stuck or trapped, connected to our creativity or connected to our femininity, our softness. Like I don't feel strong enough. Is that what it is? One more. Please, one more. Make it clear. Six of Wands. This is something that we thought we were going to be successful in. it feels like sunken cost, right? Like it feels like you're already out. You're already out on what you've invested, or you're already out on what you've put into this. The price is only going to continue to climb. Sorry about the light going out. I'm not going to fix it. Okay, let's... Can I please get a message for group 3? Something that can help them. Something helpful, please. Something helpful for group 3. Oh, ooh, I hate that. So we have the return. This is second chance, opportunity, making amends. Look. I believe in second chances. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. I think that if somebody messes up, or if somebody hurts you, if somebody is willing to let you go once, do I think that there are cases in which they can return and be better? Yes. Am I willing to make that risk? Absolutely not. And I think that's something that has not always been the case, right? There's been many times in my life where I have taken back somebody who did not deserve a second chance. That is no longer the case. The thought of giving anyone a second chance repulses me. I don't like what I'm seeing, guys, so it does make me feel like there is a person here from your past that is going to try to loop back around. We have stress, turbulence, tension, and arguments. And then we have karma, okay? Consequences, cause and effect, debts. I am going to re-strategize how I'm pulling for this pile. Yeah, there we go. Can I get a message relating to the situation? So somebody's asking for patience. I'm afraid of commitment. I'm not ready. Great, fantastic. You want me to be patient, you're afraid of commitment, and you're not ready. Great. I want to get something helpful for you guys. Obviously, do what you want. You have free will. If you want to spin the block, be my guest. I wish you nothing but the best. I hope that this is not what occurs, but I'm just seeing us giving a person a second chance, or we have like a gut feeling about a situation and we decide to move forward anyways, or we are participating in something that is karmically not great. Meaning like we are involving ourselves with somebody who is involved or entangled with somebody else, and we are coming in and like not caring. There is stress that's coming with that. There are consequences that are coming with that. For others of you, it's just, again, giving somebody a second chance who they don't deserve it. It doesn't matter how many pretty things they say. People are very good at saying pretty things to get what they want. That's the reality of things, guys, okay? So, again, do what you want to do. I hope that this is not what occurs. Obviously, I don't want this for you, but there's nothing good here. Can I please get one more? We have a ship. Okay. This deck is mostly positive, you guys, so I do find this interesting. This is cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need, progression, and arriving. I think this is a test for a lot of you. To me, this seems like a test. This seems like, have you actually learned your lesson? Have you grown? Or do we got to learn this again? Do we have to go through this again? That's what it's feeling like, guys. And then we have Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation, struck by love. I feel like this is seeking out love in the wrong places. I feel like this is seeking out validation in the wrong places, whether that is with an ex, whether that is with somebody that you used to talk to who you know is not worth your time and energy, whether that is going after or engaging in inappropriate relationships or conversations with somebody who is entangled with another situation. Yeah, my advice for this is to avoid. My advice for this is let dead things lie. That's my advice. That's what the cards are saying. Like, there will be consequences through moving forward with this. I hope that's not the case. I love you, group 3. I do wish you the best of luck. Take care of yourself, okay? That's all I have. Bye. Hi, group 4. Welcome to your guys' reading. We are nice and cleansed and ready to start. I almost forgot the dice. You guys always yell at me when I don't use the dice. We're going to do one roll. Oh, we have lovely Cancer and lovely Aries. Hello, Cancer. Hello, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. And Leo and Libra. Hello, Leo. Hello, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay. If you do want a personal reading, please check out the description box. Okay. Passion. You guys are getting put down. You're getting cracked. You're getting your back broken. Okay, fantastic. Love it. Love it. Wait, this is my favorite. This makes me happy, guys. Oh, this makes me happy. I needed this. We needed this. The Ace of Pentacles. So the reason why the Ace of Pentacles is so magical and beautiful for a monthly reading is because what this tells me is that you are going to have many juicy, lovely opportunities regarding your love life in the next 30 days. Whether that is somebody that you have a crush on asking for your number, or somebody asking you on a cute little date, or your partner showing up and like bringing you flowers. This is a positive thing. Representing opportunity that we would consider very valuable. We have Capricorn energy here, and I say this all the time. I am sickened, in a good way, by Capricorn energy and by the devil. I love this card. Specifically when I'm talking about love, I love this card because this is dark attachment. This is my preference, maybe it's not yours, but this is deep, dark, intense attachment. This is, I can't live without you. This oftentimes can be seen as a little toxic. I will admit it can be seen as a little toxic, but it's intense. It's passionate. It is all consuming. And if it's not like this, I don't want it. Period. This is also, like I said, you guys like physical. I know you guys can't look at this card because she is not well enough for the internet, but it's representing passion. It's representing physicality. So I do feel like the next 30 days it's going to be a very passionate, exciting, physical month for you guys, romantically speaking. I also do feel like you guys are either in a current connection that is very intense and you're experiencing more opportunities to further that intensity, or there is this new connection that you are experiencing that is going to be quite intense. And again, it can very easily turn toxic, guys. The Knight of Wands is a card that represents going after what you want, full steam ahead. This is passion, again, showing up. This is enthusiasm about what you're pursuing. So I see that as happiness. I see that as being really excited and really happy about what is going on in our life and what we are pursuing. And then we have the Lovers, and obviously 2 lovers coming together, joining in union. I am currently reading Alchemized. I am a major fan of the origin of Alchemized. And I hold that story so dear to my soul. And looking at this, I'm just like being taken back to that. So very possible, you guys, right? Rose in a graveyard. It's giving that vibe. Okay, fantastic. Let's go ahead and move forward. Can I please? And we have our beautiful King of Swords. So the King of Swords is logic. He's very reasonable. This is not a person who tends, if you guys are into personality types, I was thinking maybe I should start incorporating like personality types into the reading, because that might make things quite easier for you guys to digest or to go back and like look up and research later on. But this is very much giving me like an INTJ, right? This is the type of person who is very calculated, the mastermind, right? Somebody who is, they prioritize strategy and efficiency. That is the energy of the King of Swords. And personally, like, I love INTJ energy. It does tend to come off a little bit cold, a little bit stoic. However, that is also an energy that once that person or once somebody who possesses that type of energy is loyal to you, they are deeply loyal, right? So let's go ahead and get a little bit more. What is occurring? We are walking away from something. Obviously, I'm going to ask what we're walking away from, but then we have an offer on the table that we don't know if we want to take. This did come up first, you guys, so potentially you guys are turning down an offer. Let's go ahead and get more on that Eight of Cups really quick. Oh, this is something that would have turned out really bad. Okay. So the Tower is here to confirm what we're walking away from. We are walking away from something that was already broken. We are choosing to not try to put back together like broken pieces of glass. So, I want more information. I think I'm just gonna have to keep pulling. We have separation, sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, uncertain future. Interesting. So again, I do feel like for a number of you, there is kind of like a separation or a time apart from somebody that you were with or you are with. Twin flames. This is yin yang, balance, union, duality, completement. Polar opposites. Okay. So with twin flame showing up, you guys, I find that really interesting. Just because we do have the Lovers here. The Lovers does represent Gemini energy. Geminis are often referred to as the twins. Geminis are also, right, duality. It's black, it's white. This is why oftentimes people do call Geminis two-faced. I will forever be a Gemini defender, female Gemini defender. Just because I do feel like they are misunderstood, especially when it comes to like the fact that like they're just mutable. They're very adaptable to their environment and to the people that they are dealing with. Oftentimes, Geminis work as a mirror. They are reflecting what you are projecting, right? We have old school here as well, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Interesting. Okay. To me, I'm almost feeling like this is like shaking off the dust from something. Shaking off the dust and trying again. I almost see this as regeneration, right? Can I please get a message for group 4? Can I please get a message for group 4? Interesting. So we have protection, taking care of yourself, as well as the relationship, self-care, and sanctuary. We also have fan the flames, doing what it takes to keep the passion alive, renewal, romance, and care. Power balance, have mutual respect and shared responsibilities. This is equality, respect, and care. And then last but not least from this deck, we have flying high, feeling infatuated or having an intense affair, starry-eyed and passion. Story-eyed and passion. So again, guys, I do feel like for a lot of you, this seems like a very intense new connection that is extremely, extremely passionate. The main thing I'm seeing with this is passion. The only thing that's making me feel like this is beyond just a physical connection is the fact that we have the King of Swords here. And the King of Swords, if I'm being oh so frank, if he were to engage in something that was just strictly physical, I feel like he would seek out a professional versus like a person that's just living their life. Because again, logically speaking, it's like, why am I going to waste my time engaging with a person when like I can't control how they feel? If they catch feelings, like that's a problem for me, or that could inconvenience me. So the King of Swords showing up here does make me feel like this relationship or this connection, although physical and passionate, and that's the main energy I'm picking up on, I do feel like his intentions are to be serious, because otherwise I don't think he would be, it would feel too sloppy to like engage in that way. Okay. We do have children here, you guys, okay? So your love life is being affected by children. That could be becoming pregnant, moving in a direction where you are like wanting to grow or have a family with this person. We have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. I want a timeline for you guys. I know this is supposed to be monthly predictions, and I feel like I'm going to have to change the title because I'm being honest when I say this. I don't think that this is happening in the next 30 days for the collective who picked pile 4. So I almost want to get like a timeline. So this is let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Okay, let your friends help you. I think we have to get a timeline at this point. Yeah, we're gonna do it because you know what? Timeline deck. I do want to understand when you're meeting this person. When? Boom. 9 months from now. That feels more realistic to me. Okay, that feels more in alignment with like the energy that I'm picking up on, because again, it seems to me that we're walking away from something or we're separating ourselves from something that was not built to last, something that is very shaky currently. Okay, very shaky. We're walking away from that tower. We're experiencing the sadness, the bitterness from thinking that the tower was going to stand and then it falls apart and we're like, damn, that sucks. But then there is this new wave of passion and excitement and feeling this deep connection to this person who perhaps isn't someone that you would expect to connect with. So that is ultimately what I have for you guys. Group number 4. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. I do hope that this message was helpful. I'm sending you so much love, and that is all I've got. So